Okay, so my camera keeps stopping recording, so maybe this is going to be a video, maybe it's not. Hey, it's been probably a while. I don't even know when I last uploaded, and I feel like I'm not speaking properly right now, and I kind of feel like I need my glasses, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna shut the window. Okay. What was quite impromptu has turned into a real thing. There they are. Depending on when I last make a video, I have had a very, very busy summer, life, existence, all of those things. And I'm not going to share those with you just yet, or ever, maybe, I don't know. I went to Chicago, and Scotland, and New York, and other places, Southampton next to Cardiff. It was this whole thing. We're not going to focus on that right now. What we are going to focus on is Fragments. I've spent some time attempting to compile pieces of words, tattered papers lost in the dust of the past. There is a part of me that hopes to stick it together, like an intentional mosaic, like I didn't rip it up and am vainly hoping for some semblance of normality again. At least 11,000 feet in the air, I am falling fast, down to earth, back to the soul and the soil, back to clean dirt and the refreshing embrace of our earth. A friend once told me she wanted to hear the earth beating beneath her toes. Sometimes it occurs to me that maybe I fly too much for that. We move into a mode where the cold invigorates our soul, flashes our sparks into fires, blesses us with nights of spirits, breath, and cold. Always the cold. 5 years ago, I wrap myself in a coat and walk. The world is my oyster, possibilities swirl and change and declare themselves necessities. I speak of mosaics, and the way we fit together as people. 1 month later, I resemble the mosaic. 5 years forward, I am happier, my life affirmed, but I dream of spirit nights, smoke filling my lungs, its own affirmation. Why do I constantly redeclare the necessity of that which keeps us down, which strokes our head, placates us when we desire change? Why do I echo nonchalance to the vices, those endlessly changing vices which not quite ebb, they not quite break, they somehow roll and consume the fires of our souls? Compressing distance with speed and time with need, I am created again. A new self born from air and lightning and the intense desire to be something other. 3 months ago. Feet coil into stale limbs with an expectant hush. Give way to flickers of life, licks of a touch, and sparks of an emotion not yet identified. This seat inhabits me as much as I inhabit the limbs strewn across me. I am every part of this great universe, and an atom shrinks into my soul. Its name is doubt. It can do what it likes and refuses to take no for an answer. I inhabit my seat 3 months from now, with a different state of mind. The plane flaunts a turn and flirts its view. We are all meerkats, sneaking looks at the sky, each carving out ourselves a little slice of American pie. We hurtle through the blackened void and attempt to meet our fates. Surrounded by nothing, we wonder, what is it that keeps us whole? Who am I or you? Is it our decisions that make us, or our thoughts? We awaken and feel the cold touch of Wednesday morning stiffen our limbs. Half naked, we stumble to the kitchen and grope blindly for release from this sickening birth. Sweet blend of citrus, earth, and sunshine, I do invoke you. Bring me the warmth that I require. The wound opens and festers, and sinking in, it congeals around itself. The bodily experience of pain utters onto the body politic. I do concede, perhaps it is at least somewhat me. Perhaps we act to create our fates. A heavy stench hangs thick and sullen, choking with ghost ash and toxic atmosphere, scream to the very end, burn in twisted shapes, but pause. Breathe. Thank. Miss. Zombie sick limbs move between carriages, pleading water, water, water of life. I am the venture and the metra and the oyster. I am lines of flight between then and now. I hurtle down tracks with swelling purple sky, with endless purple nights. Burst into me. Burst. I dare you. She yells, queer feminist experimental theatre, and my seas with electric alertness. Elaborate tracings of former lives and times to come prick my skin like acupuncture. What healing is this? I run toward it, embrace it, but at the end of the night I am stuck with tradition, with pomp and honour. My lines resonate and reverberate, but it's never quite complete. They break like the ocean on the shore, like Michigan on the Chicago, like Hudson on my mind, like Thames on my lines of flight. There is no fresh dawn, just continuation, some non-linear experience that travels from place to time to time, from non-existent self to time. I break from the salty lips of the ocean, this life that is really just a collection of moments. She swoons in my ear that our layers mean nothing, we mean nothing, and I try to escape her haunting, but I come back to it infinitely. It nourishes me, even if there's no comfort. These are my fragments, and these are my accidents, and I might kid myself there's no relation, but when time decays to nothing, I slip between modes of being and not, and ask myself whether fragments make a life. So that was a poem. That's a thing I do. I haven't done it in a while. I think probably the last time I did spoken word or poetry on this channel was like 2013. Obviously that's 3 years ago, and yeah. I'd be interested to hear how you all are right now. I'm good. Ish. I'm better. I'm better. Let's go with that one. My room looks quite pretty right now. I did the lighting quite well. I'm proud of it. That is a pizza box from Brooklyn. You don't need any explanation. Goodbye.